Hamite, black, brother of Egypt, brother of Cush. But the people of Benjamin, the tribe of Benjamin, did not drive out the Jezebites who lived in Jerusalem. So the Jezebites have lived with the people of Benjamin in Jerusalem to this day. Okay? Now, people got to understand that Melchizedek, the most powerful person ever in the Bible, Melchizedek, male melanin, Kizedek, king of Salem. Now, Salem is Jerusalem, named after Jebus, the Canaanite, because this is, Abraham came and gave a tribute to Melchizedek. Abraham is the father of the nation. Ain't no damn Israelites. He the first one, and he ain't even Abraham yet. He's still Abram, okay? And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. Ain't that what the Catholics use today? Bread and wine? Huh? Ain't that what they use today? Bread and wine? The Catholics? He was priest of Most High. See, that fucked it up. Because the Israelites didn't have no priesthood until Aaron. That's who they bloodline. That's who the priesthood go through. The brother of Moses, Aaron. That's the Aaron priesthood. You see, the Levite priesthood. See, but this is Melchizedek. This is long before Moses. This is with Abram. He ain't even Abraham yet. And he's already a priest of the Most High. Well, what fucking priesthood is that? That's African. Oh my God. And he blessed him and said, blessed be, this is Melchizedek. And he blessed him and said, blessed be Abraham by God, Most High, possessor of heaven and earth, and blessed be God Most High, who has delivered your enemies into your hand. And Abraham gave him 1/10 of everything. Wow. Okay, that's powerful. Already didn't deal with that. Adham, look at that. Puns in Hebrew Genesis. Adham, man, black. You see? From the ground, black. Okay, now let's deal with some things. Okay, we see what it is. And now another thing, when you start talking about them Arabs, do you see down there at the bottom where you say Yemen, pure Arab, see, they call that Arabia Felix. That's the best part of Arabia. And they say the Arabs there are the pure Arab, showing that it started in the south. Okay, those aren't no goddamn Arabs, them Ethiopians, showing that it started in the south. And then you see Ishmaelites at the top, the son of Abraham, who are of the Hamitic Egyptian stock, showing you that ain't no Semitics in there. That's a made up term to give these people some history in an area and that's why they don't have no buildings, no scrolls, no none of that. You see, they don't, because they not there. You see, Midian, that's Midian was Ethiopian, where Moses married his wife from. Dedan, which is the son of Cush. Sheba, son of Cush. Kedar, son of Ishmael. You see, son of Ishmael. Okay, so you see these areas. There's no Arabia. You see Sheba. So that's where you see where it say Arabia Felix, or the best part of it. And you see how they had written down there, the pure Arabs. You see what I'm saying? That's Sheba. You understand what I'm saying? That's where the Africans, they come from across Ethiopia, the modern Ethiopia, Abyssinia, Aksum, and founded the southern and colonized the southern area of what they call Sheba. Okay, and so you go over there, you see Babylonia. That's Nimrod. So the whole area is Cushite. And now you got Mecca and shit. You know that shit. They didn't just put that shit over there. They didn't just put that over there. Okay. And so you're seeing again Jerusalem, Jebus. You see Babylon, Nimrod, Assyria, Nimrod. Okay, Dendonite, son of Cush. And it says the whole land, but they put it over there in Arabia. That's wrong. Havilah is on the continent of Africa. You see? And you see right there, you see the kingdom of Saba, where you get Sabbath. You see showing that they were the ones that brought, veneration of holy days and so on. And you see Arabia Felix, which is Sheba, which is the best part of Arabia. Okay? And you see right there, Aksum. And so Aksum was the great empire that covered the Horn of Africa all the way, Ethiopia, Eritrea, you see, and even had taken over the old Kush. You see, had even taken over the old Kush. And so they were the ones that controlled that Saba and, Sheba. Okay, let's come on down. And we'll deal with that Sabbath. And that's where they get veneration of holy days from. Okay, Egyptian Cushite Federation of Nations. Okay, and it says Isaiah 43:3, for I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. I give Egypt as your ransom, Cush and Seba in exchange for you. So you see even there where they try to argue about Saba, whether it's Arab or not. And it shows you in the Bible that Saba is referenced in relationship to Egypt and Cush, showing that it's a part of the great Cushite Federation. Okay, can the Ethiopian change his skin? Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Okay, Isaiah 11:11. And we did that one already. Okay, from Egypt, Patho, Hamath. That's right. We did that one. And so you see right here coming out of this is Eliah, Levitas, 16th century Yiddish, Hebrew, Latin, German dictionary, contains a list of words, including the word Cush, Cushite, or Cushy, translated to Latin as Ethiops, and into the German as Moor. So them niggas saying it don't mean black. It do mean black. You see what I'm saying? And so Moor was the word that they was using before they said Negro. Right before they said Negro, they was using the term Moor. That's all that it means. It means black. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. Chaldea. And so this is the area where Abraham came from. Chaldea. You see it right down in the southern hemisphere. You see it down here, the southern hemisphere. And you see Kish. See, they used the I there. They didn't want to put the U in there. So that's Cush. That's Cush, Babylon, Cush. Didn't want to use it. And so you see right there, right next to Babylon is Elam, Susa. And the Greeks say it was Memnon, the great king of Ethiopia, that founded Susa. Okay? Founded Susa. And like I said, in the Greek mythology, Egypt was brother to Ethiopia. Even in Greek mythology, it must be true. Got to be true. You see? And it says, Micah 5:6, they shall shepherd the land of Assyria with the sword, and the land of Nimrod at its entrances. So we understand that Assyria is the land of Nimrod the Cushite. Now we go to Nehemiah 9:7. We talking about Abram because he come out of Ur Chaldea. Listen, it says that, and you are the Lord, the God who chose Abram and brought him out of Ur of the Chaldeans and gave him the name Abraham. You go to Jeremiah 51:46. The word that the Lord spoke concerning Babylon, Nimrod, concerning the land of the Chaldeans. So Abraham came out of Cush. Chaldea is Babylon, which was founded by Nimrod, son of Cush. You ask, who are the real Jews? That was what you asked. And I'm telling you, You see? And then go down Isaiah 13:19, and it says, Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the splendor of pomp of the Chaldeans will be like Sodom and Gomorrah when God overthrew them. Okay? Abraham, and we're going to deal with Cush and Rissatham. This is probably going to be as far as we can go. And we got a lot of information, so I'll probably do a part 2, and so that we can get the rest of it. Chaldea, Abraham, Chaldea, Babylon, Nimrod, Cush and Rissatham. Okay, and you see right there Chaldea. You see Chaldea, Babylonia. Okay, this is where Abraham, the father of the Israelites, the Judah, and all of them. Yeah, that's where they come from. And so I want y'all to see this even before we go down. You know, and I want y'all to see what it looked like as far as temperature. You see how that's it's to modern day Iraq, and you see down there in the southern areas where goddamn Ur is, you see that shit scorching hot. Scorching hot. You see right here, you see, arid desert. Okay, arid desert. You see? And so that's where it come from. So you understand you coming out of a very hot region. You see, you got to have some melanin to originate down there. Now, if you want to go down there as a Caucasoid and get skin cancer, you can go right on ahead. You understand what I'm saying? You can go on down there and get you a death certificate, because that's what's going to happen. You stay down there too goddamn long. Okay, come on up out of there. Come on up out of there. And so, let me see. Right here. This is another one. Jeremiah 32. This is where Abraham, therefore thus say the Lord, behold, I am giving this city unto the hands of the Chaldeans and unto the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. Cush. You see, showing that he came up out of Cush. And now here it go now. And so again, I did that one already. Well, no, and you are the Lord, the God who chose Abraham to come up out of Ur of Chaldea. Okay, the word that the Lord spoke concerning Babylon, concerning the land of the Chaldeans. Okay, in Isaiah 13:19, Babylon, the glory of kingdom, the splendor. We did that one already. Okay. And so we clear about that. We don't got to, and so we'll go back over here. We ain't got to do that one no more. We done did that one. We done proved. Now, this is another one, and I'm going to go out on this one because we didn't reach 524. This is another king that had command over the Israelites, who was a king of Mesopotamia. You got to look him up. Judges 3:18, 3:8 through 10. And therefore, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan Rissatham, king of Mesopotamia. Cushan Rissatham, and the people of Israel served Cushan Rissatham 8 years. But when the people of Israel cried out to the Lord raised up a deliverer for the people of Israel. Okay, and way down at the bottom, he went out to war, and the Lord gave Cushan Rissatham, king of Mesopotamia, into his hand, and his hand prevailed over Cushan Rissatham. Okay, Judges 3:8. Therefore, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan Rissatham, king of Mesopotamia. King of Mesopotamia, where Abraham came out of. Family, man, I move nonstop through all this, and you know what? And it's still a significant amount. It's still a nice little significant, because this is Melchizedek, and you can see we can go all the way to the bottom. So it probably would have taken probably at least another hour and a half, and you can see right down there Japheth. We didn't even get to his bitch ass. You see right there in the bloodline of Japheth, you see Ashkenaz. You see, he didn't have no inheritance. This motherfucker ain't from the bloodline. No, He ain't from the bloodline. This the Ashkenazi. You see, look at that. Talk to me, family. We didn't have a powerful experience. I'll come back and tighten it up. But, it's a lot of powerful information that I gave tonight. There's no doubt that if you master even just the information that I gave, but I probably would need for you to get these last, you don't necessarily, but Melchizedek is very necessary. I didn't get to Canaan, but I touched on Canaan. You see what I'm saying? And so I touched on everything except Canaan for real and Japheth, and but for the most part, I touched on Canaan. I touched on him, but I just didn't get to him personally. You see what I'm saying? And so family, it was a very powerful experience. Master this, and it proves that the Hebrew Israelites is a bunch of race traders. You understand what I'm saying? They hate Africa, and I've proven that the Africans was the dominant throughout the land. And there's no way that you can claim anything about some Hebrew Israelite or any of that, which is all fake shit. But anyway, within the Bible is still enough documentation to show that the African has supremacy in the book, even in relationship to God, even in relationship to the Israelite, and to see that the white Ashkenaz has been dismissed, and also that these Hebrew niggas so-called Israelites have also been dismissed, all of them anti-African, all of them denying the facts that have been presented in the book. I want to thank you for being here today, family. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your time that you could come out here and get this information. Thank you very much. This is the General Cyrus Sunseti. Check for me. We'll have some dropping real soon. We're going to keep this information flowing. You understand what I'm saying? I keep it affordable for you so you can come out here and get this work and take it back to your family. Thank you. This is the General saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.